Hello everybody, this is a very large object, and it's finally come. The duck. So the AYANEO Air is finally in my hands. So here's the box. It is one of those super tight boxes here, so let's get it open. I do love the artwork on this box here. The little duck everywhere on it. It's just so neat. Little guy right there. And inside here we have a real gamers, no gamers. Well, I know a real gamer if I see one. Down here it says SEMK Products Limited, so I assume that's for the B-Duck and stuff like that. So it does come with a branded charger, B-Duck branded. It is just the US style 2-prong here without the ground. That's fine. Makes it so it's rather compact and portable. There are some other country adapters here. I have no idea where they, where some of these would be from, but I'm going to leave them in there. Inside here, it's a little box for the cable. This is just a regular USB-C cable. I did check. It's just a black cable. These are really neat to have. So these are USB-C to USB-A adapters. Let's shove that right back in there. Okay. And then you have your instruction booklet. So, dear gamers, please notice, blah, blah, blah. The IS-based instruction manual is pretty helpful. So you're able to determine what these different functions do, and the like. And I like that there's B-Duck stuff over here. This sticker wasn't on there, it was on the system originally. And now, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the duck itself. So here's the system. It is rather small, if I would say so myself. It's rather compact. Let's place that there, put a little ducky next to it. And it's really compact, especially compared to other handhelds, the other Windows ones. But it's also really compact compared to, say, a Android handheld. This is the AYANEO, and it's around the same size as the Odin. Odin's a little taller, it looks like. But, of course, the Air is going to be a little thicker. It does have to fit an entire PC in there, as opposed to just a ARM board. And I will say, the analog sticks on this do feel nicer than the ones on the Odin. The Odin seems to have a lot easier give. These seem a little tighter. The D-pad feels nicer on this unit here, the AYANEO. The triggers, like the bumpers here, I'll give that to the Odin. The actual triggers, though, I'll definitely have to give to the Aya. These are a little bit flimsy on the Odin. Face buttons, they feel pretty similar, but enough comparison of that. So let's go ahead and turn this on. It does have a fingerprint reader. does vibrate when you turn it on here. Now, I'm going to have to go ahead and fix the frame rate here so that it is not doing this funkiness here. You actually see if turning that down helps at all. Doesn't look like it. So let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Alright, that's about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. I did have to drop the resolution a little bit to get it up to 60 hertz. So, this is not as bright as the screen gets. Let me actually adjust that here. So, okay. So, let's actually take a tour of what we're looking at here. So, on this system, can I zoom in further? No, I cannot. It's okay. So you have these 3 tabs here. Home, which gives you all of your recent games and a lot of the quick toggle stuff that you would see if you were to just press that. Also, you have like resolution options and stuff like that. On the Games tab, you have all the games that it recognizes. In the Assistant tab, this is where you're able to change the settings for the controller. And from here, you can change the TDP for that custom Tdp setting here, Pro mode. I have that set to 15 watts. So let's go ahead, let's switch over to a game here. Alright, back to it. Alright, so we are going to be playing some Fallout New Vegas. And let's see how this runs here. This is going to be at ultra settings. And with quite a few mods. There's about, I'd say about 100 mods or so loaded on it. And we're looking at around 30 FPS or so. $30 to $40 or so. And that's pretty good, I would say. I'm going to be honest. We are running it at 15 watts here. System's really only taking 12 or so. For the chip, that's pretty good. So far, so good. Granted, this isn't the most, torturing game here. Well, let's try something else here. Yeah, so this should run pretty well. Let me go ahead and let's do the motor park with the stock car. Well, this would technically be like a sprint car, but we'll go along with it, and it usually would not be a European car as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to be playing this through the viewfinder, so pardon the performance that I'm giving here. Wow. But I would say the game is running really well. I have everything set to low except for medium textures, but you wouldn't be able to tell on this size of a screen. And a screen, by the way, because it's OLED, will have it'll be pretty much pitch blacks. So the contrast is actually quite amazing. But I would say that's pretty good. I was looking at around 30 FPS or so. Definitely a much better experience than it was on the Win 600. Or similar. So let's move on to our next game. I like having that quick launcher that ISpace has there. Definitely makes it easier to jump from game to game. Fallout was a special exception because of it being modded. It's not using the original executable. Okay, I don't want to get copyright stricken there. Here we go. So let's go to Skate Tours here, and let's go to Pro Skater 2. The hangar level. I'm going to try my best to do this with a viewfinder, but all right. Okay. A. Nope, didn't get T, but it's okay. One thing I do find fascinating is the fan on this system, and it might just be on mine, it's a little loud. I've heard creators like Taki and all, their systems didn't sound like this, so I might actually reach out to Aya and see what's going on with that. So, but all things considered, this is running really well, actually. And it looks great too. So, alright, let's end that run. I got a couple things done, but we're gonna quit that out. But I'm going to give my impressions on this system here. My first impressions. And that is that the system is fun to use. It's extremely fun to use. And out of all the handhelds that I have, like portable PCs, I'm picking this up way more than I am, say, the Steam Deck. And you could say, oh, well, that's because it's a newer piece of kit and all that. But if that were the case, then the Steam Deck would be getting more use than my AYANEO 2021 Pro. Because the Steam Deck is a newer system than that. So if we were all like being honest here, I would definitely pick this up over a Steam Deck. It plays the games I want to play them at a quality that I would prefer. On a system that is much smaller, it's pocketable, and I am able to carry it around much easier. It does have Windows by default, which is, in my opinion, easier to use right off the bat, and especially when it comes to modding games. So Fallout New Vegas is a nightmare to try to mod on the Steam Deck, and this is mainly just because it's Linux. Linux and the Vortex mod manager doesn't really go along too terribly well. So keep that in mind if you're looking at all of these different handhelds and are wondering, hey, what about, you know, games like Skyrim or Fallout or whatever? Can I mod them easily on the deck? And the answer is no, unless you want to be just relegated to whatever Bethesda gives you. And that means no New Vegas mods. So that is pretty much it, guys. I really want to get up to 500 subs so that I can do more polling and stuff like that to see what people actually want to see on this system. Or if they want to see stuff on, say, the Win 600, the Steam Deck, the 2021 Pro, I will play anything on any of these systems. You just have to let me know, and maybe I can do a poll once I have the subscriber count up. And hope to see you guys on my next video, and peace out.